Hello traders and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. I hope you all had a great weekend. We've got some exciting markets today, and I picked out 3 of them for you, which I want to share with you. How I find stocks that I think are going to do very well is using our trade triangle technology, which is right up here. You can see this little box, trade triangles. I tend to like to get a cup of tea, sit down, click on this link here, and then put the criteria that I'm looking for. I like to look for stocks that trade at least 2 million shares a day. So it's very, very liquid and easy to get in and out of. When you're trading stocks that only have, let's say, 100,000, 200,000 shares a day traded, it's expensive to get in and out. You want to avoid those stocks, in my opinion. But I came up with 3 stocks today. The first one is Lorillard. I'm not sure I said that correctly, but the symbol is LO, which is the important thing to remember, which is an interesting symbol for a stock, LO, low. And maybe the stock is low. But we had a signal today to be a buyer at 61.71. It's 61.79 now. But what's nice about this particular stock and what I like about it is it really has built a nice base. And the base is right starting back here in mid-July. Scope it right out like that, and then you just draw this. I'll draw this carefully as I can, and you basically have the breakout right here plus the monthly. Very, very positive. Now you can say, well, this market really hasn't gone very far for the last year or so. Well, that's not exactly true. So let's just clear that screen up, and we'll go out a little further and show you just how this market has performed. So let's see a year, so you can see it. So you can see it moved up very nicely from around the 48 level to 66. It's a huge move. And now we sort of flattened out and we're starting to move up again. Now let's go further out again. Let's go 2 year. And you can see that the trend has been pretty steady for the last several years. But again, remember the green trade triangles mean buy and the red mean exit or get short. In this case, just exit. So 46.81 out at 48.30 for small profit. Back in 51.55. Out at 58, nice little profit, and we're back in now. So again, we have had good success with this particular stock. So it's a buy right here today, 61.71. So even if you have to pay a couple of pennies more, I don't think it's going to hurt you. I think we'll see this market trade up to maybe the 80, 85 level if we have a similar swing to what we see right here. One thing I do want to share with you is that when you see a yellow box around the green trade triangle, it means that signal occurred today. Here's a good example. 35.02 was the price, Monday, November 3rd. That's today. If we go to the next stock, 50.52, Monday, November 3rd. So when you see a yellow box around a triangle like that, it means that signal has just occurred. So let's go to our next stock, which is Verizon Communications. Similar story here. We got actually a much bigger base, and what I'd love to see with this particular stock. So here's the base that we're looking at, starting really from this area here, really, and this is from June of 2013, and you've moved up, and the key area, if we can clear this level around 52, it would be really off to the races. I could see this stock going up at least to the 60 area in the very short term. So again, this is what we're looking for. But we've had a buy signal, much like we had a buy signal here, and that's much like we had a buy signal here too. So again, you can see they tend to work. So again, I think you really want to be on the lookout to buy the stock, and obviously have a stop, a money management stop on it. So let's go to our next stock. The last stock we're looking at is a stock called PPL. They sell energy, electricity, and so forth. And if we scope this, we've scoped it out quite a way, so you can see that the market has had a nice move. It's sort of gone sideways now since really, I would say, mid-July. And it just, let's scope this in closer because I want to share this with you. Here's what we're looking at on this stock. You can see we've had the signal right here. 35.02 is the signal. And you see it over here on the trade triangles. But you've also taken out the sort of pivot point. And you had another pivot point here. So again, these are areas that this market should go to the upside. Now this is a utility company, so it's not going to be as sexy as maybe the LO or the Verizon, but it will, in my opinion, go higher from where we are right now. So I think clearing this position here, this was a resistance. We're over that now. You can see clearly we're over that. And I think we could flip that over and get an upside objective on this. Now that would only make it maybe to 37. Maybe 38. So it's not really sexy like some of the other markets, but it's a utility, and the utilities don't tend to move that much. So there you have it, 3 stocks for today. And tomorrow, what I'm going to be covering our Friday picks for the 52-week highs, and we'll see how they performed when we do an update tomorrow. Hey, Adam Hewison from Market Club. Thanks so much for taking the time to visit. If you'd like to leave a comment below this video, please do so, and tell us what you'd like to see. Have a great trading day, everyone.